Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about the wait. So we're gonna do some more creative session. For those who might be wondering, hey, you are aware of Minecraft's new EULA and the situation with that and all that other stuff. Yes, I'm very much well aware. I'm gonna take a gamble with it, okay? Because I'm lazy. I don't feel like constantly changing shit because Mojang and Microsoft want to have their fucking panties in a wad. And to tell you the truth, it's like this really shouldn't matter at all whatsoever to Mojang and Microsoft. Personally, if you ask me, it's an overreach. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, they changed the EULA to where it attacks creators specifically. So I feel like it's a bit of an overreach. To be like, well, we're gonna protect our brand this way, and it's like, well, you could protect your brand by suing YouTube for, allowing, the type of content that you don't want on the platform, specifically the content that's catered towards children and, is pretty fucking raunchy. But hey, I digress. It's a fucking shit world we live in when it comes to copyright. But I'm gonna still continue doing what I'm doing. I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? I'll take a gamble with it. What's the worst they're gonna do? Take down the VOD on the VOD channel? Oh no. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna continue the apartment stuff. Yeah. I'm back. Welcome back, Rubes. It is a scorched earth approach. Well, they can scorch my fucking asshole. So trust me, they can scorch that. They can scorch that while they're at it. They took our Minecraft guns. By scorching the earth, they ain't gonna have much to grow. That's why I said I offer scorching my asshole. Because you get more for less. Here. I'm waiting for my money from my child trust fund. I already got my trust fund. It was like $600 because my dad is a fucking prick and he wasted all the money. So I had $600 on mine. A new desk and a monitor and a new mic and keyboard and Bluetooth adapter. I forget what I spent my— oh, I know what I spent mine on. I know. I can answer that question. Bills. Lots and lots of fucking bills. Because if it isn't that, it's always something else. Anyway, I did finish one wall. I know I gotta finish the other one. But yeah, I am aware of their EULA scorched earth policy shit. And apparently that's the reason why celebrating Pride 2023, you matter exactly the way you are. Well, you know what? I don't need a soulless corporate company to tell me I matter because I care about myself anyway. By the way, Flamie, how do I get cap card footage on both TV and monitor? HDMI splitter, if I remember correctly. I haven't had to do it in a long time. The last time I did it was when I had a TV as my second monitor. But HDMI monitors or HDMI splitter is your best friend. Could you link me one? Probably after the stream, yeah, if you want. Just remind me. Okay. Yeah, just remind me after the stream, girly, and then I'll hook you up. I honestly, really, any HDMI splitter kit will do. You don't even need like an expensive one to get it to work. To tell you the truth, like literally any fucking HDMI splitter will do. Because your cap card is Flamie? Well, what's Flamie about it? Explain to me that. What's making it Flamie? Oh shit, hold on. I'm finding it right now. Okay. Yeah, an HDMI splitter is your best friend. Granted, some people would argue and say don't even waste your time on it, but like just get like a graphics card that can handle both the monitor and the fucking the thing. I'm telling you right now, it's your best friend. Just do an HDMI splitter. It worked for me when I had my TV as my second monitor. This is before I built my computer too, so this is when I had the crap top. Years ago, man. Man, it really, I can't believe it's been that long. It's been about a year, it's been about 2 years now. Can you believe that? It's been about 2 years since I've had that crap top. Anyway, I was trying to find something quick and easy to eat, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I haven't gone grocery shopping in like March, April, May, June, July, August. We're on month 6 since I haven't gone grocery shopping. Sent it in DMs. Okay, I'll take a look later. Don't worry, chat. Once I start this new job, I'll actually, like... When I start this new job, I'll actually, next week, or a week or so, I'll actually, like, go and get food. At that point, I could afford a little bit of food. You know, making an extra $15,000 a year. It's a little delink. A little delink. Good girl. Oh, you know what's funny, chat? That Good to Go stuff that you guys were telling me about, it is in Phoenix, but it's not here. I'm like, just another reason to want to move. Fuck, man. I'm really excited. I'm halfway done with my my college shit. I'm so fucking ready to leave this stupid fucking town. Like, I'm so ready. Also, when I leave, that means I have more opportunity to do shit like this, like what I'm wearing right now, in public. Because at that point, I wouldn't live in a small fucking town. It'd be like, literally, not everybody knows everyone. And I'd fucking love that. Like, seriously. Also, I look like a fucking fiend right now. Jesus Christ. The only caveat is my family. I don't think my family would give a shit either way. They'd be like, as long as you're happy. Be like, fuck yeah, I'm happy. You're moving to Phoenix? That's the plan. That is, in fact, the plan. That is the plan. Within the next 2 years. Just wait till they find out about your daughter, Kappa. I think at that point she'll be gone and she'll be back in fucking Dallas. She is telling me she's got about 6 months left in her program. And so I was like, you know what? Good for you, girly. And I told her, I'm like, if you need anything, let me know. I got you. I got you covered. So, but I think she'll be fine. She has a fiance and he's actually really sweet. He's really kind-hearted and patient and shy, and I think they'll be fine. You better keep in contact. Kino says you have a daughter. No, it's when I was working at Job Corp. When I was working at Job Corp for the time that I did, I was known as Mom from the transgender students that I worked with. And so one of them actually was like really close with me, and she like looked up to me and shit, and so she actually was one of the ones that called me Mom. So when I left, she was asking about me, and so I went over to Job Corp the other day to pick up my purse that I left and drop off my uniform, and one of my coworkers was telling me that she was looking for me. So I was telling her to, hey, if you want to do something, let me know. So we went out and got pizza today, and I was explaining to her what was going on, basically. You better keep in contact. Chat, you know damn as well I'm very bad at keeping in contact with people. There are people that I've been friends with for years, and I'm just bad at keeping contact with. Like, I swear, like, my friend group changes, like, every, 3 years. Every 3 to 4 years it changes. It's crazy. Actually, you know what? I take that back, because, truth be told, my friend group, ever since I've started streaming, has been slowly growing. Which is funny, because I really wouldn't have thought about it that way. But yeah, it has slowly been growing. Just like how this wood plank shit is we're slowly getting there. I didn't know I was a likable idiot, but I guess I am a likable idiot. Who fucking knew? I always kind of assumed that I was kind of like an unlikable idiot, but I don't know. I guess some people really like, I guess people really like that she's kind of an asshole, but she cares. Personality. But yeah, you know, me calling you a mom is in the sweetest way possible. No teasing. You called me a lesbian soccer mom. I don't know how else to take that, Roops. I'm not even lesbian, and you called me a fucking lesbian soccer mom. No, no, oh, no, 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 fuck, no, no, stop, stop. I know you mean it in all fun and games, I know. I'm just giving you shit. You never came across as an asshole to me? I mean, fair enough. I always kind of perceive myself as an asshole. Like, I feel like I'm mean. Like, I'm a little too mean sometimes. That's why you hear me walking it back. I'm just like, ah, no, that's too mean. That's rude. I'm sorry. 'Cause I can be very mean. I'm not hateful, but I can be very mean, and I can acknowledge that. But I do think that the HRT has definitely calmed me down a lot. It's made me more never been it towards me. It's fair enough. I do feel like the HRT has like made me more like positive and more calm than I used to be, because like I vividly remember like almost about a few months ago, I would be fucking stressed the fuck out, and I'd be like super agitated and irritated over the dumbest shit. Whereas now it's just like it's like I don't know, maybe it's just I don't have as much to stress about, or like I'm not too like, you know, spastic. Really hard to explain. I can't really explain it, but I don't know. When I was younger, I was always kind of mean. Like, but again, I was fighting some demons that I needed to work out. You know what I'm talking about. Listen. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about back there. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say I had to work some demons out. Anyway. Also, I think it comes with age as well. Age is also another thing. Age is another thing that I feel like it plays a factor with you calming the fuck down. Like, the moment you start fucking stop giving a shit about people and their perception of you, it's like, you start to mature. Like, genuinely, there's a reason outside of worrying about swamp shit. I come here and that's because I'm proud to call you a friend. Well, I love you too. I love you too, Roops. And much like the rest of chat in the community, I'm very proud of you guys. I'm serious. Like, I'm very proud that you guys have fostered a very open and inclusive community with really no intervention needed. Like, I'm very proud of you guys, and seriously, like, yeah, you guys can be a little cringy from time to times, but you get it from me. So it's like I'm very proud of you guys as well. And again, you know, I have a very small friend group, but you know, as the community grows and it fosters more and more, I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys do more with. You know, I can't say that about everybody, but I mean, hey, you know what? The bad eggs are dealt with quickly and efficiently. And that's what matters. Alright, so now we have this part done. You're basically the cool rat from Mario. The cool rat? What's the cool rat? I'm sorry, I don't play a lot of Mario anymore. I really do need to go back to playing some more Mario, but... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't know either. I come here almost all the time because of the friendly community. You yourself being very friendly. Well, I appreciate that, guys. Like I said, I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm very impressed because, again, it's like I'm very thankful. I always am, and it sounds annoying. I get it. Oh my God, here she goes again. But it's like, really, like I can't like overstate how very appreciative I am. So, again, I wouldn't be doing this dumb shit if it weren't for you. And I do it because of you. So, you know I love doing this shit for you guys when 90% of the time when I'm not streaming, the things that I'm thinking about are like, what could I do stream-wise? What can I do to help entertain and make people's days? So, and those are things that I think about. I need to get better at cooking, to be honest. I'm 100%, I'm 100% having a scar appear from tonight. What'd you do tonight? How are you getting a scar? I'm curious. You know, what I would recommend, Rubes, and this goes for everyone too, go on YouTube and just watch a bunch of fucking YouTube videos on food, cooking food. Seriously, a lot of the dumb shit I know how to do with cooking is all because of watching all those videos. And what you'll learn is everybody has the same approach with cooking on those videos, so it's easy for you to learn. Put some food in the oven, burnt top of a finger pretty bad on middle. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I had my little brother, right? When he was a little kid, he did something similar, right? But he was a dumb kid. My mom left the oven open, but she had the little gate up. Now, my little brother, he knows how to jump over those gates, right? Those little toddler gates, you know? My little brother jumped over the gate, and I vividly remember hearing screaming. My little brother fucking put his hands in the fucking oven and tried to grab the metal while it was hot. My little brother was 3 at the time. I also have my own vivid case of kitchen nightmares. One time I was frying food and I was putting, I had oil, right? Well, there was, at the time, I was living in the East Coast, a really bad house centipede outbreak. And so I just saw something fall from the fucking stove area of the ceiling, and it was a fucking house centipede. My dumbass instinctively went and put my hand in the fucking oil to grab the fucking house centipede, because I was more concerned about the sanitary aspect of the food. That was the worst pain I've ever, second degree burn I've had, and that was the really hard fucking urgent care trip to explain. House centipedes, they suck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one thing I don't miss in the East Coast. Fucking house centipedes, man. They're everywhere. Such a fat ass Kappa. I didn't want to eat the fried house centipede. I was just concerned about the food. I wanted my food to be sanitary, okay? You don't know what those house centipedes have. For all you know, that house centipede could have homeless jizz on it, and it fell into my fucking food. More concerned about the food than your hand. Okay, look. Sometimes you gotta think about the food, okay? It's looking great so far. It's looking great. It's okay, you got a free deep fried ham. Chat, if you're implying that I ate my own hand, you're wrong. I can't even tell you which hand it was. It was this hand. It was this hand. That's the one that fucking got me. So, I went and grabbed it, and I wasn't thinking about it at first, and then I felt the stench of fucking frying skin, and then I fucking yanked it out, and oil was everywhere, and then fucking it's just immediately I'm just screaming in agony. My sister said I was a fucking idiot, which, you know what? I am, and I still fucking am. It's those moments where it's you care, but the food is more than the risk. Well, the thing is the caveat was, even though my sister was there, she had eaten prior. Like, she had eaten at the time. It was her fiance, not my brother-in-law, but she had eaten prior, and I was just cooking dinner for myself. And I remember what it was. It was fried shrimp. I was cooking fried shrimp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's the Scott Pilgrim OST. Hey, that's a game I remember that I never fucking finished because I got so pissed off at the final boss. Fuck, dude, the final boss of that game was so bad. Yeah, I remember streaming that 3 years ago, man. That was a fun game to stream, but fuck, man, it was annoying. I couldn't deal with the final boss anymore. Still never got my fucking LRG physical collector's edition of that game, by the way. Fuck allergy. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. It's amazing how I could tell music based on what I've streamed so far. That game was fun though. It was just fucking tediously fucking annoying. You know, like most of the shit I play on stream, it's tediously annoying. But like that game specifically had a certain twang of, you know, fuck you. Again, I don't know, maybe it's just memories, but again, the game was fun. The final boss was so fucking tediously annoying. Like, how are you gonna force people to do 3 fucking waves? Makes no sense. Hair. Oh, you know what? I could do like a little... Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. You'll see, chat. You'll see. You'll see what I'm gonna do. I got a dumb little idea. I got a little goober idea. So Ruby had brought up an interesting idea And the only reason I'm speaking about this now is because, you know, I believe come April of next year, nobody's gonna remember this except for myself and my mods. And then on top of that, different audience, or bigger audience, hopefully. But, Rubes and I, we were talking about having Luma do a VTuber thing. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, wait, is she serious? I gotta find a VTuber commissioner worth, like, looking into. But I will fucking do it. Like, I will absolutely do it. Have Luma shiny hunt. Better yet, have Luma shiny hunt and let's go. Nah, Sword and Shield is worse for hunting. Yeah, but like Luma played. She played a fucking. I only found out about this recently, but she apparently played Let's Go on her April Fool's thing, and so I was like, you know what? I'll let her continue playing that awful fucking piece of shit. Why not? I bet she was having fun. That looks great. That looks fucking fantastic. Wait, out of context, that means you gotta read beat Let's Go, Kappa? Yeah, it's just gonna take forever with Luma because, you know, she only appears like once a year, you know? Or, better yet, I could make her appear for the next Let's Go release if it ever fucking happens. I'll just pull out of the spider closet and be like, look, dude, I can't fucking deal with Let's Go. They're creating a new Let's Go. You need to do this for me. To which she'll be fucking more than happy to do it. Knowing that fucking whore, she'll be absolutely enthralled to do it. Like that woman, for real, Luma. Oh man. Yeah, she'll have a lot of fun, you know, wanting to fucking like destroy you know, my Twitch channel. That'd be great. I want to see her games. She seems chaotic. Oh, you want to look at her games? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, chat. How do I explain this? Do I have an image of Luma here somewhere? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to plug this part into your PC, and then you're gonna need to connect an HDMI to an HDMI splitter, and then to your monitor, and then one to your capture card. Sucks. I'm sorry, but yeah. I think it's under shows DMs actually. Here, let me look. You know what? I just realized Luma's gonna look a lot more convincing after a year's worth of HRT. Like, oh my god, she's actually gonna look more convincing. The longer I'm doing HRT, it's gonna look more and more convincing. Oh no. I can't see what you're on about. Your USB port and... Anyway, here. So, if you weren't here for the April Fool's stream, this is Luma, right? And so, you know, it was an 8-hour fucking shit show. It was an 8-hour shit show, and then on top of that, the real kicker of all this was right after I came out as trans. So I realized after the fact, now that I'm on HRT, this is gonna be more and more convincing. So she's like the worst fucking character. She's basically like a really awful alter ego. So I don't know how else to explain it, but she is. Go watch the April Fool's VODs. If you need more context, that's all I'm gonna say. If you need more context, go watch those VODs. That's honestly all I'm gonna say about that. By the way, HR can affect your metabolism, apparently. I know. Trust me. I've been... I can tell. Thanks, chat. I know. I've been feeling more and more tired, and I've been eating less and less. I know. But I've also... The thing is I don't even know if I'm actually gaining weight. It seems like I'm gaining weight. I don't know. But at the same time, with HRT, it redistributes the fat also. So when, say if you're gaining or if you're doing stuff, your fat's gonna be in different places before you were doing HRT. So in my situation, I know exactly where it's going. Because genetically, well, the males, the cis males in my family genetically have a weird trait where all the fat usually goes in our thighs. And, well, I think the HRT, according to my doc, okay, he thinks that the HRT is going to amplify that a lot. So, I asked him out of sheer curiosity. I was like, do you think that this is gonna happen? And he's like, yeah, if you have a genetic disposition with your thighs and shit, it's gonna happen. And I'm like, fuck. Wada's gonna be unable to walk to how thick they will be, Kappa. You're funny. You got jokes. You got jokes. Nah, honestly though, I really do expect, because of how my family's genetics are, I do expect to have a slight, like, pear shape. Like, all jokes aside, like, my grandmother was warning me about it. She's like, yeah, you're probably gonna end up having a pear shape. Wait. Oh, okay. I see. I fucked it up a little bit. Wait, did I? I don't know. Waddles is gonna become a crawler kappa. Chat, you would just love to see that happen, well, wouldn't you? You guys would be like fucking. You guys would be so ecstatic to see that shit. Alright, that's better. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. Honestly, yes. My sister, I was telling her about this, and she's like, why don't you just do an OnlyFans? I'm like, no. Listen. I'm like, listen. I have some integrity, okay? Unlike some people, I have some fucking integrity, okay? Like, would I be making nice amounts? Yeah, but like, no. I'm good. I don't need that in my life. I don't need an OnlyFans. That'd be fucking too much. Oh, about being called Waddles? You saying Vicky lacks integrity? I don't know. But I will say I have a little more integrity for myself. Not saying anyone else doesn't have integrity, but I have more for myself. You know, everyone makes their choices. The point being is that I'm good. I don't need an OnlyFans. My sister's like, do it, and I'm like, no, I refuse. No. You go on about stream and get cold waddles and then sprite it as such. What about just a just for fans, Kappa? No. Just no. 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 I feel like I should like, I don't know why, but I feel like I should like fill this gap up. Or make it like a little like office area. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this top area an office area. The mod's slowly bullying you and joining an OnlyFans, Kappa? No, because those sort of fucking circles are fucking awful. toxic as shit. Literally, have you ever seen those leaked DMs of those fucking OnlyFans chicks? And they're all fucking talking shit about like other people. It's awful. I'm not saying that's all the case, but oh my god, like no. Like chat, I already have an ill tolerance towards high school culture. Could you fucking imagine me having to deal with that shit? Like no, fuck that. Yeah. That just set up Pornhub instead, Kappa. Yeah, no. No, listen, I already get royally fucked in the ass by Twitch and YouTube. Back to back. It's like a double whammy. You know, I already get to deal with that. I don't need that, no. Yeah, it's just that shit. It's like I understand the point of it, but at the same time, it's just I can't understand the appeal of doing that stuff. Like, I don't know. My sister has always said that the appeal of it is potentially doing it full time and not having to actually work. But it's like she also said you have to be a certain type of you have to have a certain type of mindset in order to want to do that stuff. Like full time and consistently and shit, so that's what Twitch is for you, Kappa. Oh no, Twitch is literally like an ongoing ass fucking, like, across the board. Like, I don't even need to fucking explain myself with that one. Like, Twitch is like the equivalent of getting your ass fucked, like, 8 hours a day, and then you wonder what happened. Or in some cases, chat, right? Twitch is like getting your asshole fucked, but then it wasn't consensual, and then you go on Twitter, and then you get you get everything fucked. Every orifice is just consistently getting railed because people are not happy with you. So you not only do you get like mentally raped on Twitch, you get emotionally raped on fucking Twitter. Hey, if you get big enough, would you pay your mods, Kappa? Anyway, so you know, we're working on this window shit. So far it's looking great. It's looking awesome. I dodged that bullet real quick. Anyway. All I could say about that question is when we get there, we get there. Okay? Because this shit is never a guarantee. Would it be nice and fun? Yeah, but it's never a guarantee. But man, these fucking windows, man, they're so good. They're so nice. Holy shit. They're fucking amazing. I love them. I'm joking as anyways, since it's your money and I'm just a friend helping out. Well, chat, I've always said I'm not doing this shit for the money. Like, I know, it's weird. Eyebrow raise, like, wait, what? It's like, we've heard this fucking spiel before. It's like, yeah, I know. It's a common thing that's said across the entirety of Twitch as a platform, but I actually, like, genuinely mean it. Like, I don't do this shit for money. I really don't. I just do it because it's fun. Like, honestly, like, I get bored, dude. Like, when I'm caught up with all my bullshit, I'm just like, dude, I'm bored. Let me fucking, like, hit a stream. Play some video games and drive some fuckers crazy. Like, part of me is like, yeah, like, this is a full-time job, but, like, at the same time, part of me is just like, yeah, but if it becomes a full-time job, then it kind of loses its luster, doesn't it? Same here, I'm not returning for the money, obviously. I would be grateful for anyone who subs and shit, but at the end of the day, it's just for fun. Exactly, yeah. And like I've said, I do this shit for you guys. Like, I don't... Like I said, I get bored, so for me, this shit's just cake. It's just like I do it because it's fun for me. It's you know, it's fun, and I get bored really easily, and for me, it's like it's a good time waster too. Here. Oh, did my music die? Yeah, I'm watching. But yeah, it's like I always say, I always appreciate when people sub and shit, and I always sit here and say this, and I know you probably heard this from the Vine Sauce crew as well. But, you know, subs are always appreciated, but they're never necessary. And I personally would prefer if you save your money. And, you know, that's gonna bug me. I'm sorry. It's gonna actually bug the piss out of me. But I'd always recommend you save your money and put it to your own best interests. But or put it into something really worth you know worth for a good cause, like a charity or something, like you know, Vine Sauce is hope or something. So that's my spiel. That's my spiel. So when it comes to subs and money and shit, it's like I'm not really hurting for money. I'm a college student. That's kind of the norm, right? You're hurting for money as a college student, but it's like I always sit here and say, it's like, dude, just do yourself a favor and save your money and or give it to a good cause. I think I made it a little too wide. Yeah, it's a little too wide. Besides, it looks good this way anyway. I'll fix this eventually, chat. Watch. Like, I'll be honest, the moment that stuck with me most when streaming was how the Pokemon community all banded together and reach affiliate. Like, that genuinely warmed my heart. The one thing that made me stick around Twitch, and it is that... Hold on, I'm sorry, my brain is fucking, is turning on and off right now. The one thing that's genuinely warmed my heart and has kept me on Twitch is exactly the community itself. Like, it's not like YouTube where you're gonna get a bunch of fucking goobers and like you don't know what's going on. But you'll always have someone there who's gonna be like, you know, really supportive and is like, I'm gonna watch this person because I care about their content. The other thing I like about Twitch is that the growth is fucking natural. So I genuinely appreciate, you know, that the growth is very much natural. I mean, at least in my experience, it's been. And I don't know about everyone else, but at least in mine, it has been natural. And I genuinely appreciate that. And you know, the people here are fucking awesome. And I've always, all the connections that I made through Twitch have usually been pretty good. So. But yeah, I like the Twitch community as a whole. You wouldn't think about it too much, but it is a good bunch of peeps. Yes, you're gonna have your bad eggs here on Twitch. Every platform has their bad eggs. But, I mean, I've really... The 3.5 years that I've been streaming on Twitch, I haven't really had any major problems. So, it's like, you know, it's not been a bad experience for me, I'd say. I don't know if I could call my growth natural. I could sit here and say confidently that my growth has been consistently natural. At least for me, I could sit here and say it. Like, I know for most people that's like really hard to say because, you know, people get really bummed out about numbers and shit, right? So it's like, I understand. You know, people will, you know, they'll do a little funny business to help boost their numbers. I can safely say I've not done that once. I've done everything in my power to remove that shit because I don't really accept that type of behavior in my life. I don't like taking the easy way out. It's never been fun for me. Video games, different story, but in real life, it's like, yeah, I've never really liked taking the easy way out. It's a coward's way of out, and I never liked that. I'm too stubborn to quit or give up. As like I said, streamers banded together to help me. I believe that is normal growth. I was specifically talking about, like, you know, bots and shit. Like, that's what I was referring to. Now, if I did more collabs and more networking and shit, could I grow faster? Yeah. But I've already explained why I don't do a lot of collabs and I don't network as hard in the past. Networking, I'm still working on. I'm still getting better at it. Slowly. Collabs, it's a different story, right? Because it's like, collabs, it's like two communities, you know, engaging with each other. And I wonder how that's gonna work. Like, I wonder how you guys are gonna operate with another creator's community. But I also have to take into account, like, some of you guys might actually watch these other people. So it's really hard to gauge. That's looking fantastic. Holy shit. That is looking fucking bellissimo so far. But yeah, anyway, I'm done talking about the streamer shit. I know, it's not everybody's favorite topic, but it does get brought up from time to time, and it is an interesting topic, especially, you know, for people who don't stream. It's like, here she goes again with the fucking streamer shit. It's like, yeah, but like sometimes it's a good conversation to have, especially when I've streamed for, when you're like me and you've streamed for as long as you have. Granted, 3.5 years isn't long, but like, you know, most people don't really get that far. From my understanding of it, most people don't get that far. But I could be wrong too, because, you know, who fucking knows? Thing is we're not able to collab due to me not wanting sexual stuff in my chat and will stream and all this place. And I'm 100 followers less than you, but not that matters, but it's just 100 on the dot. Followers number count doesn't really matter. I mean, it does to a degree, but it doesn't matter most of the time. But it doesn't always matter. Now, with the shit you're talking about, right? The lewd shit, the naughty shit. I would argue and say that shit doesn't get brought up a lot. Most of the time, it's mostly you guys who bring it up. I've actually done a lot in the past recent months. I want to say about 2-3 months where I've been slowing down on that shit. Has nothing to do with me sanitizing the content. It actually is. It's just, you know, most of the shit that I do variety-wise when it comes to fat fetish shit and all this other nonsense. Not a lot lately. And so I fixate I really do fixate my shit away from that sometimes. Like, yeah, you're gonna get the thumbnail shit. Yeah, you're gonna get the occasional conversation. Yeah, you're gonna get me looking like a fucking lesbian soccer mom. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not geared towards children. So I'm gonna always have that adult aspect to me. But the reality is like, you know, I'm slowing down on that shit as time goes on. Like, I'm not ramping it up. I'm not doing anything crazy. It's just, it goes with time. The shock factor has taken its course. So it's like, yeah, it's like at that point, I'm just like, okay. Oh, the follower stuff is separate? It is. Yeah. The loot shit, on the other hand, it's like, yeah, I can understand. That's not everybody's cup of tea. And, you know, that's why I don't push it so much anymore. Like, it's integrated in my channel. It's a part of my channel, yes, but I don't push it as hard as I did, like, 3 years ago. Or 2.5 years ago, or a year ago. However fucking far you wanna go back. I don't push it as hard anymore. And the reason simply, I mean, the main reason is I don't really have to anymore. It's integrated into my channel, into my culture, my community's culture. It's like, I don't have to really do that, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time though, I have the benefit of setting those boundaries and making people understand that, like, hey, cut the shit, you know? So I have that privilege of setting the tone and shit. Like, I don't have to adhere, right? I don't have to adhere to a certain dilemma. So, now the caveat of that is, say if anyone does want to collab with me and they're like, you know, more tame than I am, then it's like, well, okay, we can't really collab with her because she could be like a brand detriment. And it's like at that point, dude, I don't even want to collab with you then. I'm sorry. Like, if you're concerned about your brand image, it's like I don't want to collab with you anyway, so. It's like, then you know what? We just weren't meant to be, boo-boo. We just weren't meant to be, boo-boo, and that's okay. But yeah, I would say that I'm very protective of my community. My brand, my image, I guess I'm protective of that to an extent. But I would argue and say that I'm very protective of my community. I will say that. Now watch chat ruin that that perception completely and be like, you know what? Okay, challenge accepted. Hey Flame, hey Flamie, when was the last time you changed, dummy? To which then I'll be like, okay, chat, that's it. The fucks have been given. When was the last time you changed, Kappa? Last BRB. How many subs till the Chuck E. Cheese? Well, yeah, okay, let me explain the Chuck E. Cheese emote thing, because, that is an interesting question. The problem we're having, right? Oh, jeez, of course. Is the subs are the emotes are based on channel points, right? So what ends up happening, okay, and I'm only saying this not because I'm trying to get you guys to sub. Personally, you do you. That's gonna get, that top part's gonna get covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter. But here, you know what? The problem with the emotes is right now it's really hard to get subs. Okay, so the subs are go based on a monthly basis. If I don't hit the 15 subs, that emote doesn't get unlocked. And if I don't hit that channel point mark, the sub emote mark, or the sub point mark, fuck, there's so many different terms. If I don't hit that sub point mark within the given month of, you know, those emotes, those sub channels, subscriptions getting renewed, then it resets back after the subs expire. So, for example, let me give an example. Say I go on say I have 5 subs, right? Say one new person comes in, that makes it 6 subs, right? If that one new person, but those 5 other people, one person stays, those 5 people subs expire, those sub points go away alongside the subscriptions expiring, leaving me with 1 sub point. So it doesn't stick around. It only sticks around once I unlock that emote slot. It's fucking stupid. It makes no sense. But you know, it does push people to, you know, hey, sub, right? I don't give a shit so much about the subs so much as you know, most people do. But you know, it is apparent to me that it's like, oh well, you know, you gotta have that, you know, you gotta have that as a thing. It's like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to be obnoxious about it. So that's what that's about. So every time we hit 5 or 6 subs and it goes back down to 1, I don't talk about it, but it's like, all right, well, we'll try again next time. See, it's gonna look off, but whatever. I want it to be consistent. That's my issue. I want it to look consistent. Course. Boom. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We're getting there. I mean, I guess these bottom apartments are just gonna have a little bit of a lower gap. So that means the Chuck E. Cheese is not permanent? No, it does. Okay, so once I hit the 15 sub points, that emote is now permanently unlocked, even if I go under those emote points. But if I don't hit that point, guess what? You guys don't get that emote slot. Does that make sense? So once we hit it, guess what? You guys get that emote slot. But if I don't hit it, then it's gonna consistently keep resetting, and it's like, well, then we'll never reach that emote. It's a frustrating fucking mess with the emote slots. That's the best way I'll put it. And it's like, I wish it wasn't like, you know, if I don't hit the emote amount, the subscription amount, then once they expire, the emote, oh my god, the sub points also go down. I wish it was what it was is, if the subscriptions expire and they go down, then the sub points don't go down. And that the emotes are based on the sub points. But as it stands right now, it's like 1-to-1, and it's like really fucking annoying. So unless I get 15 subs, and then those 15 subs correlate to the 15 sub points, we'll probably never see that emote in the light of day. Which just sucks, because it's like, I don't want to push subs like that. It's really annoying and really obnoxious when people do it. So it's why I don't do it, but I just don't, I don't want to fucking do it, you know? Not a brain image thing with me more, it's how I handled it with my viewers before. It just not work because I'm protective of them. Like, I would love to collaborate entirely on your stream and not mine as well. Yeah. Again, it's not so much, again, it's not what I was trying to say earlier. It's people who are obsessive about their brand is the ones that I'm just like, okay, you know what, you can go fuck off. Those people, I'm like, all right, if you have an advisor and they're telling you, hey, that dude is that girl, she's gonna like fucking like ruin your brand, don't do it. I'm like, you know what, deuces, I'm not your girl. If it's like out of concern for the community aspect shit, it's like, okay, I understand. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. I won't be that bitch. But you know, if you're like Ian, like if you're like iDubbbz, right, and you have a brand advisor, ain't that fucking weird, chat? A brand advisor, and they're telling you, hey, you shouldn't probably collab with this person. It's gonna be a detriment to you. It's like, yeah, then you can go fucking kick rocks. Like, I get what you're doing. Don't worry. I play the game. I know the game. I know how to play the game. I just simply refuse to play the game. Oh, I just missed an entire floor. I just missed an entire fucking floor, and I am dumb. Anyway, it's looking great so far, chat. It's looking awesome. So instead, once the monthly goal is met, it resets the Twitch as bad design, like very bad. Well, no, it's not bad design with that. What it is it kind of pushes the narrative for the streamer to push the idea of getting their viewers to sub. That's what it is. And chat, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the type of girl who likes to force people to do shit. I'm really not. I would rather like let people make their choice naturally than be like do these like subathons, right? Like I would never do a subathon just simply for the fact that it's obnoxious. But you know, I don't like forcing people to do things, right? I like letting people make their own choices. And that is at a detriment of my channel growth, yes, but it's how I operate. But that's how Twitch's subsystem works. Not a bad design flaw or anything, that's just what they encourage, and I just am not gonna play that game. Like, I just don't care. Like, there's a genuine fucking reason as to why I don't, you know, those like, I don't know, for those who have YouTube channels or like Twitch channels, you know how like they have those creator courses and shit? that they highly encourage you read them and like follow through with them and shit. I just look at those and I fucking sneer. Like, I absolutely sneer and I just don't give a shit. It's like, yeah, it's like you're handing me the cheat codes, but like, I don't want to fucking, I'm good. Listen, I'm good. I don't need it. I'd rather do it the hard way. I would rather do it the hard way and earn people's respect. Like, I'm sorry. It's like, I know what you're doing. You're handing me the cheat codes. You want me to play the game like Sniper Wolf, or like Mr. Beast or like XQC and shit. I'm not doing that, and I'm sorry. Like, no. I was like, I get it. I know what you're doing, but no, I'm gonna be a knucklehead. I'm gonna be doing it my way. I'll lick someone's boot another day, okay? Is it at the detriment, like I said, is it at the detriment of my growth? Yes. Do I care? A little bit. But I'd rather do it this way and feel fulfilled than do it the easy way, get the subs, and then like get the subs and the money and all the bullshit that comes with, you know, being a full-time streamer, and feel fucking like shit, dude, and then retire early. It's like, there's a reason why when you see streamers who succeed that way, they fucking retire or they go to different avenues. They don't feel fulfilled. Like, they really do not feel like they fulfilled much. And that's a common theme that I've been hearing with a lot of creators who've retired. Is like, yeah, it's like they don't feel like they fulfilled, and it's like, no shit, because you followed the handbook. You didn't do it your way, you did it their way. It's like, no wonder why you feel like shit. Anyway. Oh man. Look at this. It's looking great so far, chat. It's looking great. I mean, a lot of this so far has been exterior shit, yes, but I will admit one thing. I'm really bad at making interior shit, as you can see down here. In that house right there. I still have not finished. Here, I'll show you. I haven't finished a lot of this house in particular. Like, there was more plans for this, and I never touched the rest of this. Like, specifically this top floor. Like, I meant to finish it, and I just never did, and now I feel like shit about it. Like, there's supposed to be, like, an office area here and shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll come back and finish it. Like, I haven't finished this house yet. You know, the reason I haven't finished that house is because I'm too busy doing dumb shit like this. I think after we're done with this, I'll work on the interior of the Crypto Luigi Casino. Because this is a massive project. Like, I'm not even lying when I say that this project here is fucking massive. This is one of the bigger projects I've done so far. For sure. Um, well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take these. And, boom. We're getting a lot of good, like, Animal Crossing music today. It's actually been nice! Perfect. Okay. Yeah, the thorough detail that I'm doing right now. A little crazy. It is a little crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm being a little fucking frantic with the details. Though I will admit, it is really cool looking. Like, this building here is actually really cool looking. Here. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's just even it out. Why not? This top area is like gonna be like an office area, right? So, you know, for those crusty ass fucking landlords that everybody seems to have. You know the ones where they're just like, oh, money. Chat, you know what? I will say this, right? Out of all the places that I have rented out, this current place that I'm living in right now has been nothing but really fucking nice and genuine, and you know, really, I'm just like, huh, was not expecting you know, the amount of like wholesomeness and friendliness that I've gotten from here in this area. I mean, granted, like, you know, some of my neighbors are kind of cocks, but like, you know, like the Proud Boys one. But like, you know, not everybody's that bad. But out of all the places that I've rented so far, this one here has been the most friendly and the most, like, fair. There we go. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I was like trying to make it work, and it wasn't gonna work. Here. Or, you know what I could do, and I just thought about this now? Make this area up here like a buffet. Like, so when I lived in the East Coast, I usually would go down to like Atlantic City with my dad, my sister, and my stepmother, and we would go eat at Caesar's, right? Because on the top floor of Caesar's there was a fucking buffet. So, yeah, I listen. I know. Wow, Og, your family must have been loaded if you could go to like Atlantic City and like eat fucking Caesars and shit. It's like, yes, I'm aware. There were nights where we would just go to like fucking Six Flags to eat dinner. So it's like I'm aware. Stupid as hell, but like yeah, I'm aware. No, like literally, like my family, my dad, okay. My dad buys the fucking dining passes at Six Flags, and we were like going to Six Flags to eat dinner. We weren't even there for the rides. We would just go there to eat fucking dinner. I'm like, bro, like what's the point in fucking going to this place if we're not gonna go to the rides? Like, why? Like, it's so fucking, it's an unnecessary flex. It's such a stupid fucking unnecessary flex. Looking back at it now, I'm like, yeah, that is a really dumb flex that he pulled. Here, go here. We'll do this, and then we'll do this. Flamie, your family is weird, like wealthy weird. Like, yeah, I know. It's such a stupid. My dad would do stupid fucking shit like that, and I always, like, looking back now, I'm just like, why though? Like, why? Why would you fucking do shit like that? Could have done so much more. And it's like, I get it. My mom, my dad and my stepmother have money. They don't care. They can burn it. It's like, but at the time, and even now as an adult, I'm just like, well, this is fucking stupid. We could have just easily went to, like, I don't know, Golden Corral, or like just we could have eaten at fucking Olive Garden or some stupid shit, gotten the same fucking result out of it. That's like, I know my family's fucking weird. Like, chat, I guarantee you right now, my grandma is probably texting everybody over in Phoenix that they're gonna go to, like, some fucking restaurant for, like, the 17th time. And everybody's for it. I mean, shit, I'm not even gonna lie, I'd be down for it too. If I was over there right now, I'd be like, I'm in. Yeah, the more I talk about like my family and like their bullshit, the more I realize I am, I guess, arguably like supposed to be a spoiled brat, but I'm not a spoiled brat. When I was a kid, I was the spoiled brat. But as an adult, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I don't. Like my mom, right? Bless her heart. She'll ask me what I want for Christmas or my birthday, and I'm just like, I really don't want anything. And then she'll fucking pester me, and like, I'm just like, dude, like, I really don't want anything. And like, just buy me, like, I don't know, socks or something. Like, buy me socks or like, and it's gotten so bad to the point, and even with my grandmother and the rest of my family, they'll just send me checks, and it's just like, I really don't know what I fucking want. Like, I really don't have a want for anything. So like, it's like every year they'll send me like checks and shit, and it's just like, alright then. It's like, I don't know. I just throw the money in my savings account anyway. I mean, what do you want me to do about it? But yeah, bless my mom. She'll like ask me, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's like, well, what do you mean you don't know? It's like, I don't know. What do you want? And she's like, I don't want anything. And it's like, fucking hell, man. It's like, don't bother. Don't worry about me. Your stepdad's got it covered. And I'm like, okay. Alright, whatever. And that's where the bag of fucking black licorice comes into play. The black licorice I was talking about last night, yeah. That comes into play with that. That in a bottle of fucking Kentucky whiskey. Specifically like Woodford Reserve and shit. Wait, did I actually like... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I just left it as it was. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna put the fucking, I'm gonna put the fucking bushes here as well. Why not? That way it stays consistent. I like that. All these frogs. It's all these fucking frogs, man. I don't know how the fuck you got up here, but more power to you. Did those skeleton horses despawn? I hope they didn't. No, they didn't. Okay, they're still there. I was about to say I was gonna be upset if they despawned. Been like, no, can you not despawn? I'm like looking at all this shit right now. I'm sorry, chat. Wait, that doesn't look right. Hold on. There we go. That looks better. So, hey chat, here's a little tip for you. For those who drink coffee and you don't like the bitter taste, and you don't want butter in your fucking coffee, add like a pinch of salt. I ran out of milk and sugar earlier, and I don't like the bitter taste of coffee usually. So, when the coffee is too bitter, I'll put a little pinch of salt in it, and it helps it. Oh, it looks awesome, dude. It looks fucking fantastic so far. Alright. Now that this part's done. I'm trying to think if I want to work on the inside walls, the interior today. No, you know what? No, because I'm running out of time soon. Let's just work on the bushes. But I could safely say I finished the exterior finally. The hard part is fucking done. Well, the main hard part is done. I just love the fact that I'm putting these like azaleas in like cherry blossoms here. Here. 1, 2, 3. It looks a little off kilter, but I'd rather it look a little off kilter. Oh man, you know, when I hear Howloli City's theme, it's weird. I feel nostalgic for Gen 7. I don't know how to explain. I don't know why, but I do. It's weird. You know what? I know why. I know why. When Gen 7 was ongoing, it was one of the craziest turmoils of my fucking young adult life. I was transitioning, I began in the group home in the beginning in Gen 7, right? I was leaving the school that I was in to go to this group home in the beginning of Gen 7. And I remember it was my friend, me, a friend of mine, we went to GameStop and we picked up our copies of Sun and Moon. And I was fucking ecstatically shocked to see that Aether Foundation was the real villain, because I never saw that before in a Pokemon game. It was crazy to me. It was like unfathomed that they would do that. And you know, when Yusum came out, I was already midway through you know, me staying in my group home, and I was actually on my way to graduating high school. And then it was right when well, actually, funny enough, it was right when Let's Go got announced, is when I had to do all the, you know, the preparation and shit, and preparation and shit for to move and leave the group home and say bye to all the people I know. And then sure enough, when I moved into my first apartment, it was that's when Let's Go came out. Crazy, huh? Bloom, I have funny news. The Bible now works on this deck. Now you too can be a Catholic priest or a Christian pastor. Chat, just you wait. Give it about 20 years. 10, 20 years. We'll have fucking pastors and priests reading the Bible in the fucking Steam Deck. Just give it a few years. I have 647 hours on the Bible on Steam. You have issues, my guy. I wonder if you're actually like reading the Bible or if you're like having it run in the background just for the meme status. I just AFK it, lol. I that's what I figured. That's what I fucking figured. Swapper, I love you, man, but you don't seem like the religious type. And that's okay, because if you were, I couldn't stand you. Shit, I think Ruby would just like fucking murder you or something. I don't know. One person commented on my profile. Are you okay? Be like, no. Here, real quick. Real quick. Yeah. I do have every Bible achievement. Okay, honest to God question. I'm just curious. How the fuck do you get achievements in the Bible? Like, I'm not asking because, you know, haha, it's the Bible. I'm genuinely concerned. Like, how is this possible? I got all 770 questions right on the silly quiz. How? Unless you Googled it. How? What? Oh my god. You Googled it, didn't you? The game just has 777 questions and spits them into quizzes. That... How are you not, like, you know, going clinically insane and shit? Just curious. You know, I said I wasn't gonna work on this interior wall shit, and I lied. I'm sorry, I lied. Liar, liar, plants per hire. I had a friend who was a devoted Christian give me the answers on screen share. Oh, Jesus. Oi, Jesus. Hey, Swamp, any news on Cunter lately? I just out of curiosity. Or is he still AWOL? He gifted you Bible for the laws? Oh, your friend did, or Hunter? No, I tried looking him up and nothing came up. Huh. Oh, your friend. Okay, that's what I figured. Your friend gifted you the Bible. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. He's just fucking ghosted. Well, good. He took my fucking advice. For once, he actually fucking listened to my dumbass. Granted, I'd rather him, like, you know, be in jail, but he listened to me. He took my fucking advice. For once. I wish every lolcow could do that. That'd be fucking awesome. You know. I couldn't find anything related to the death record either. That's actually, huh. Yeah, so he probably ghosted himself. He's just gone. Well, good. That or he's just completely under a different alias and he's just fucking around. But I'm gonna go on the bright side and say that he probably took my advice. And I'm glad. Actually, you know what's one... Can we... I know I try to keep the lolcow shit separate from my Twitch streams, but can I talk about how it's really weird for Doobie to... Hold on, I need to adjust. How it's like really fucking... My skirt's riding up my ass. Anyway... How it's really fucking weird, right? That how it's really fucking weird that Doobie is giving Rax fucking advice. Like, what timeline do we live in right now? Like, what's going on? Why is that? That's just fucking weird. I'm sure if he would be under a different alias, he'd be active on stream. Or Steam. Yeah, that's possible, yeah. That is a possibility. I don't know. I don't have him on anything anymore because I blocked him on everything, so... I mean, I really don't keep tabs. Ooh. But yeah, like Rax apparently is getting advice from Doobie, and that is a weird fucking conundrum, if I say so myself. Rax tried to get Doobie to be friends with him, and Doobie was like, no, let me just give this guy advice instead. Yeah, but I can understand Rax's perspective on it because he's been like fucking shat on for so fucking long. 7 years, Marty, 7 years. That like he thinks that any act of kindness is immediate friendship, so Why would you want to be friends with fucking Doobie it's beyond me, but I mean, hey, fucking... Why would you want to be friends with Rax either? It's fucking weird. Rax also had Foodie Beauty defending him for a while too. Foodie Beauty? Why does that name sound familiar? Foodie Beauty. She's a lolcow in the mukbang community. Ah, okay. That's why it sounds familiar. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why that name sounds familiar. That is a whole fucking rabbit hole to go under, by the way. As the mukbang community. Like, you would think, like, for someone who's a fat fetish gal like myself, you would think that that would be like right up my alley, but it's not actually. I don't know. Watching YouTubers eat fucking hordes of food is just, it's unappealing to me. I don't know why. It really is. But no, the lolcow aspect of the mukbang community. If you go like outside of like Nikado avocado and shit, that is a rabbit hole. That is a fucking rabbit hole that you are just gonna have like the funny, like the most sheer like disgust, but at the same time like all gripping like horror with. Hi. Rax is also trying to reach out to Larson, but even Larson doesn't like Rax. Yeah, like, but didn't like Rax also like talk shit about Larson as well? If I remember, like one of them was talking shit about the other. You know what I think it is? I think they heard Smokey and Kiwi talk about how like, oh, it's no good with the, you know, it's no good that all these cows are fucking, you know, teaming up together. Like, this is no good. When ultimately it's like the best thing to have fucking happened. Like, ironically enough, it is the best thing to happen. And I feel like that was just bait for them to communicate with each other, because the best content is when cows start communicating with each other. So and like they're overhearing this and they're like, yes, I think this is a swell, splendid plan. Like, or some stupid shit that they would say. When ultimately, really, what it's gonna all do really is gonna make all of us make content more on them. So, I mean, I don't know. That was Larson disavowing Rax. Okay. Well, apparently Larson has more morals than fucking Rax, so he sticks to his guns on what he says, I guess. I don't know. Larson also really said he would love to be the next Quick. Oh no. No. No, I think Doobie has that slot filled at this point. That fucker has, he has so many fucking unredeeming qualities that make him a perfect cow to replace Chris. He really does. Anyway. We're almost done. We're almost done with this fucking tower. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm almost done with this tower. I can move on to other things in this area. Like, I'm almost done. Holy shit. That was Minecraft Creative Session for now. Thank you for watching.